Hello, this is Armel from TWIG Talks, and we have a very special guest with us today, Luis Perches from Alma Perches. So we want to know, who is Luis? Why did you create Alma's Perches? And what is your connection to Guadalajara, Luis?
Perfect. Well, first of all, thanks for having me here. I'm a father of two amazing kids, two amazing human beings. And I was born and raised here in Guadalajara.
Luis is our first Tapatio guest of the TWIG Talks.
Tapatio through and through. And I'm the creator of Alma por Perchef. It's my entrepreneurship. Alma, it's a play of words with the names of my kids. Alma for soul.
Special is that?
Yeah. And also for sourdough. And here I have one.
Look at this beautiful box. So what do we have inside that box? We'll understand where Luis is putting his heart and passion. The best focaccia in the city. He has different flavor. Can you remind us your flavor?
Yes, this one's plain. I have rosemary with a tomato and garlic confit, or rosemary with parmigiano, reggiano, and black garlic puree, and many others. Your mind is the limit.
So you know me, I always say the truth. I am not a bread person, but I fell in love literally with Luis focaccias. They are made with such quality ingredients, and all our guests, so now we always have one in our freezer, and we defrost it before the guests come for dinner, and everybody falls in love with it. I don't know one person who did not fall under the spell of Luis focaccias. So what is very special about you too is that you picked great questions. So let's go in the questions so we can stay on track. Question number one, how did you fall in love with Guadalajara?
Easy. I was born here and born and raised, and it's more than just the city. I was born here because after knowing so many places around Mexico and the world, I fell in love with Guadalajara again as an adult. Its uniqueness, the elegance of its streets, civic plazas.
So despite all the changes in Guadalajara over the years, I heard it really modernized. You still feel the same love.
Yeah, some places bring me back to my childhood, like Colonia Americana, the Santa Terra neighborhood.
Santa Terra again, you see. One of your wonderful qualities is that you love food. You are the most foodie person I know, and you know all the secret spot to go. He's frustrated because I asked him to cut a lot of the names he wants to share with us, but let's go. Question number two, what is your ideal day in Guadalajara?
First, starting off with a slice of my own sourdough focaccias with a espresso from El Pal Real, maybe a walk through Colonia Americana or Santa Tere. Then, if you fancy a late breakfast, ahogadas de camarón near Zapopan Basilica. And lunch, it depends on what you want or what's the company. For seafood, puerco espada, or something relaxed, casual, a home warming thing, pozole from the Santa Cruz, something with warmth and nostalgia of Mexican food, los amores.
Los Amores, you have a
Chiles en
restaurant in-
nogada, and all kinds of mole.
Yes, you recommend it for chile de nogada, right? Los Amores. And
Definitely.
we are now in the season, so very important to go and try it there. What about dinner?
Dinner, it's diversity, it's amazing. Authentic Italian, Napoles.
Okay.
Something Italian homey, ragazzi. Something where techniques meets tradition, alcalde, fine dining.
Alcalde is our culinary place in Guadalajara. It's on the top list of best restaurants in Mexico and Latin America. You do not want to miss Alcalde.
Definitely not. And maybe late at night, places like La Moresca next to El Caña or Busca.
So when you say late at night, what time is it?
10 o'clock maybe, or 9:30, 10, or when the lights dim and you have your vermouth or a glass of wine, and you reflect of how lucky you are to be living here.
Well, I will sure never look at Guadalajara the same way. And thank you for all those good tips. If you need more tips, because I asked Luis to summarize today important, just send a text to Luis. He knows every place in this city. So we can see that you're also a poet. And I'm not surprised about the last question you chose for yourself. If Guadalajara was a person, what would be its personality?
Definitely a woman. It would be a woman of contrast, elegant with fears, warm but complex. She would walk barefoot in the garden wearing her
In one of the multiple parts?
yeah, wearing her perfume as an armor, someone that grew up listening to boleros and trios, but now has the passion and the festivity of salsa, merengue, cumbia. She can walk into a place and order a tequila or mezcal with total confidence.
What a woman. Is that easy to fall in love with such a woman?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Definitely. She's
It's,
magnetic, sensual, never quite explainable.
I think you're definitively in love with Guadalajara, the city you're
Definitely.
born. And I think there is two reasons why you need to contact Luis. The first one is to get more of those juicy tips about where to eat for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. Also, it's about everybody, trust me on that one, needs to have in their freezer a focaccia from Alma El Perchef. And you told me something very important is that bread frozen is more healthy than non-frozen. Can you finish on that note?
It's because the freezing process changes the structure of the flour starch and it becomes easier to digest. So it's really, really light.
All right, so we have no more excuse to always have a wonderful focaccia or bread in our freezer. Thank you so much. I hope you can learn a lot from about Guadalajara through the eyes of Luis, and please come back anytime.
Anytime you ask me to, I'll be here.
And now we're going to move to section number 2, which is the 5 events you can't miss this week in Guadalajara. Thank you for listening.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. This week there is a variety of events for every test. You will find them all on the TWIG event calendar, where we source countless of events from today to 2026 from 50 different sources, so you can save time and purely enjoy yourself. As every week, we're going to focus on the 5 events we find the most interesting and we recommend not missing. Number 1 is for all the big kids in you and the family. I am a big kid. It is at the Global Children Museum. It is on Saturday at 1 p.m. and it is the opening of the Playmobil Expo. Imagine hundreds of Playmobil City. It's going to be so exciting. Number 2 is for the movie lovers. It's called Les Nuits d'Or. And it is French for the Golden Nights. It is 1 week of free short movies from all around the world that have won many prizes. From Europe, from Latin America, you don't want to miss it. It's at the underground movie theater Cineforo. It is every day at 3:30 p.m. It is free and it is in front of the Musa Museo. So if you want to see the agenda of that week of movie, you go on the TWIG event calendar. Number 3 is a classic. It's Frankenstein, but it's an opera rock, and it is at the Teatro Gallerias. You don't want to miss it. It is on Saturday night. It's supposed to be absolutely amazing. Number 4, the city of Guadalajara and the city of Zapopan are giving you a lot of wonderful free tours to discover the cities this summer. The city of Guadalajara in particular, from July 22nd, that is behind us, to August 10th, every day you have free tours leaving from near the Cathedral of Guadalajara. You have a tourist booth, you go there, you get your bus, it's free, and they are going to take you to discover unique stores, event venues, parks, really cool stuff. So you don't want to miss it now. There are too many tours to tell you right now on this video. So I recommend you go on the TWIG event calendar and you will see the link to go there and access all the planning of those free tours. And that will be an amazing way to practice your Spanish. Now, the last one is on Friday night, and I will be personally attending. Why? Because it's the perfect combination of French artists and Mexican artists. It is called Guadalajara. It is at the amazing, very famous Café Breton near the Teatro de Gollado in Central Historical. And in one night, starting at 8 p.m. on Friday night, you will have projection of opening of short movies. You will have artists, jazz musicians, Mexican and French playing together. You will have food and you will have a lot of surprises. So you don't want to miss that. Now, we came up with our editorials guide about the perfect Sundays in Guadalajara. Why is it important? Because we give you 10 perfect design itineraries to spend a perfect Sunday in Guadalajara through all the diverse areas of Guadalajara and Zapopan. You don't want to miss it. You go to TWIG editorials and you get it. It's the perfect Sunday in Guadalajara. That's it for this week. I can't wait to see you again next week for an other interview and an other TWIG Talks. Bye bye.